Hey everyone, and welcome to our YouTube series for Total War Warhammer 2, where we're going to be doing the Lizardmen campaign as Gor'Rok, the new free... Awkward plug right there. Anyways, it's going to be fun. We're doing Legendary or Mortal Empires, or maybe we'll do Vortex. We're going to decide at the spur of the moment, but we're about to find out. So let's just hop in, click Campaign, New Campaign. We're going to do Mortal Empires, because I think that's more fun.
I am Tyrion.
For our boy Gor'Rok here. As a lizardman, he has the geomantic web, where settlements are linked by a network which boosts the power of commandments. Special spawnings, periodic missions allow access to powerful blessed variants of certain units. Be suitable for every task, though some are more ferocious than others and could lose control. This is the bread and butter of lizardmen. If you like dinosaurs, riding dinosaurs, shooting lasers, this is where it's at. And we get the Right of Resilience, Unbreakable, and defense bonuses for Saurus. Starts the campaign with control of Lord Kroak, that's why it's an initial easy challenge. Plus 3 recruit rank for Saurus Scarred Veterans. Upkeep minus 20% for Saurus units. Melee defense plus 5 in the Lord's army when fighting in your own or friendly territory. Physical resistance 20% when defending in sieges. We get some skink cohorts with javelins, Saurus spears with shields, and Saurus warriors with shields. So let's get in there. Gor'Rok has been roused from his motionless state, and once again girded with his fine ceremonial armaments. A rash of recent incursions into Lustria had forced the hand of Itza's mage priest, who ordered the temple city's greatest champion, stirred into action. With conflict now looming, the unflinching anchor of Itza's battle lines descends from his pyramid chamber high above the first city's concourses, with only one intention: to wage war, unrelenting war even, against the enemies of the Lizardmen. So yeah, if you like dinosaurs, if you like the idea of dinosaurs riding other dinosaurs, with some other dinosaurs casting magic at the same time, this is your faction. This is it right here. One of my favorite factions thematically, and the lore. Gameplay-wise, they're alright. The new DLC has helped.
Rise, great white lizard.
That's us.
The children of Itza are in need of your martial might, for the enemies of Lustria encroach upon sacred land. The Skaven of Pestilence lurk around Ashlotl, threatening to unleash a virulent attack upon your most important temple city, Itza. They must be exterminated. The twisted, dark elf admiral, known as Lokia Fellheart, has also landed on our shores, seeking to pillage holy sites. To the south is the baleful plague lord Skrolk. The Skaven are a common enemy of you and the dwarfs, but it remains to be seen whether the Dawi will march from the safety of their mountain holds. You are a creature wholly purposed for war, mighty one. War which you must bring to all invaders. For you are the rock upon which Itza's enemies shall be broken.
I like that line. For you are the rock upon which Itza's enemies shall be broken. Yeah, this is how they play. We know how to do. Our first chapter objective is to occupy, loot, raise, or sack 4 different settlements. That should be pretty easy. We're going for the short campaign victory, where we need to pretty much capture all of Lustria from the creeping jungle to the northern jungles of Pahulaxa, destroy the Blessed Dread, Dark Elves, Order of the Lord Masters, High Elves, Clan Pestilence, Skaven, the Hunts Marshals Expedition, the Empire, and the Vampire Coast. We also need to construct 3 star chambers. Got our boy Lord Kroak here, who's going to make this campaign incredibly easy. We're going to give him replenish plus 8 replenishment of the parent army. Don't worry about speccing them out when it's time. Let's look at our Itza. I'll upgrade that to be a tier 2 settlement. We're going to take the landmark for the gold mining pit. Alright, let's go in there. Let's go say hello. Alright. It's probably going to trigger this settlement coming along with them. Oh yeah, we'll definitely take this fight. Be very straightforward, especially with Lord Kroak, when we can use Deliverance of Itza, which is essentially just dropping heavy magic bombs on our enemies. Skaven are very susceptible to it. Medable the Fabricator. Huh. Interesting name. The way I think they have like about 1,800 units. The reinforcements are about 900. I suspect that the main army's about 900 too. Bad though. I think we're gonna handle it just fine. We're kind of like the reptilian space marines in a way. We're not as many, but we're pretty damn strong. And we notice our reinforcements. They're coming from this way. We're gonna spread out a bit. Get ready to intercept them. We want to drag them off the map. Let's gamble, see if Renaud is with us. Renaud is with us. I don't know who he is, but I like him. Start the... hang on, let's lock our unit into the formation. Start moving forward. Tanks ready. There we go. Again, the initial clash of front lines. Gonna have this Lizardman group flank. Pop our Rock of Itza, get some physical resistance and vigor. Now get in there, boys. Make them regret life. Gonna do a small deliverance. I don't want to do anything too heavy-handed. Skinks move up, maybe hit the Night Runners, is what I'm thinking. Ooh, yeah. Perfect. We can also use our damage resistance ability with Lord Kroak, which gives plus 44% damage resistance for allies or anyone pretty much in this bubble. Alright. Already looking pretty good. Right side's about to crumble. One thing that really needs help is the left. Don't even want them to waste their spears. I want them to charge in, get them to break. And they look like they're getting ready to flee. You need to wrap this side up before the main force comes. They're probably going to come through maybe over here, or maybe this way. Yeah, run, buddy. Run. Run, because you're a joke. You're a joke, you're worthless. Get in there, boys. Don't stare. No one likes looky-loos. Alright, let's keep going. Gotta be feeling bad about themselves. Alright. A little deliverance. Try to get them to flee. Ah, shit. Oh, I'm sorry, you two. Fine, they're starting to come though. We need to expedite it. Because Night Runners are going to be a bit of an issue, but it shouldn't be too bad. We should still clear the front line. Yeah, they have numbers. Go after their lord. Yeah, just a little bit of a scramble, but nothing too serious. Deliver a large Itza here, or slightly larger, I'd say. Our front line's definitely looking sloppy, though. I think it's going to be okay. And a small Itza there. Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, their skinks are going to need help. The range are kind of pounding on us, but it shouldn't be too bad. We have another deliverance of Itza we can use, but I think I'm going to hold out a few seconds, try to go for the tier 3. More moments. Kind of push on the range a bit. There we go. Just easily clear out this 2 units of army. 2 units. Sometimes words are difficult. There we go. Wow. Sanity, how much that just changes the tide. Pop our damage reduction over there. Most part, they're gonna start breaking soon. Especially when their leader breaks, which should be soon. He's beginning to give out. They're all out of mana though, which is a bit unfortunate. Should break. Yeah, they're about to break. There we go. An easy first win for our Jagheckos campaign. The Jagheckos are back in town. Lord Kroak got almost 500 kills. Sorrow's warriors did some good work. They took about 117, which is unfortunate, but we will endure. However, I feel pretty confident with that. That was a good start. That's the thing with when it comes with Skaven, it's really about forcing them to break as fast as possible. Very dependent on their leader, their lord for morale. Right, Gor'Rok? 100% agree with that. Take the exterminate. We want the unit experience. Enemy killed in battle. Medable the Fabricator. Would take Oxolotl. Easy auto resolve right here. And we'll just we'll just occupy. I don't want to cause too many bad Yelp reviews and get a rebellion going on. Because of that, though, we should be able to get a focus actually on growth. Level up Gor'Rok. He's level 3. I'm gonna do Route Marcher. I don't think Bonded Service is that good. I see a lot of people do that for recruitment cost, but like at the end game, it doesn't serve you anything because you're not recruiting much anymore. Whereas like Ambush, Fervent, and Iron Disciplinary are useful throughout the whole game. And we're going to do Ancient Cutting. Lord Kroak has leveled up. Help improve Deliverance of Itza. It's our bread and butter. It's going to be the reason why we win a lot of fights, especially against Skaven. Put a few more Saurus in Recruit. Add it. Let's see if we can get any diplomacy deals with like the Cult of Sotek. Got it. That's fine. Let's just go for the trade agreement. Thank you, buddy. Same with the spine of Sotek dwarfs.
Aye. Let's hear what you have to say. We'll hear it before all. Don't think so.
Okay. That's fine, buddy. We'll come back later. I think that was a very solid turn 1. I think hopefully within the first 5 turns we can just capture our first province, develop our army, hopefully get around like 18 out of 20. Begin looking to expand from there. Again, the biggest things with, when it's Mortal Empires, it's just a turn timer. We just sit here and we're just kind of counting the moments. This is why I recommend for people, if you're doing Mortal Empires, you need to be doing like push-ups or sit-ups or pull-ups or curls or dips, or just read a book or draw a picture or write about how you're going to do all those things, or just talk to yourself. That's also another thing you can do. If you got a cat, pet your cat. Got a dog, pet your dog. Just wait. Look at the details of the world. See if you can imagine a picture of like Abraham Lincoln on the map somewhere. Whatever it is you do to get, to keep your sanity while you wait in between turn timers. I really hope they fix this come Warhammer 3, or at least like alleviate the burden a bit. Definitely like the biggest buzzkill. But who knows? Maybe they'll fix it, because I know in 3 Kingdoms it's pretty optimized the turn timers, so I have high hopes. When I see Tyrants of the Black Ocean, I smile because I know it's about to be my turn. Perfect. Have our boys move southward. I think we're still in our territory, so we can keep moving. Some more Saurus warriors. Maybe we can ask our boys for a little money. And they'll give us a little bit. Perfect, thank you, man. Can we get a trade deal with the spine of Sotek dwarfs?
Fine.
I like it. That's good for us. So we have a little bit of an army going on. Search-wise, we don't have much of a choice. We're going to be doing Tablet of Spawning, but hopefully eventually we're going to go for a Sequence of Geomantic Healing. That 20% casualty replenishment that we get here, it's a very important thing for us. Alright. That's alright. We have the mod for better borders. I like how it looks. I think it just helps it stand out a bit. We got Slicin' or Slissin', whatever. He's Plague Priest, doing whatever he wants with his life. You know, he just wants to explore, man. Just wants to see what the world has to offer. So I'm thinking this, we're going to expand south. The unorthodox method would be if we go westward and beat up the dwarfs. We could also go eastward. We could also go back and go northeast. I think it's anticipated that we're going to go south and then east. And I think clash with clan pestilence that way. Not anything we need to be too concerned with, as long as we don't get caught with our pants down. You know, especially with Skaven in their ambushes. I think that's the primary concern, especially in the early game. Play it cautiously. You can easily, you know, develop a powerhouse of a force. Having Lord Kroak on our side, it does change the tide of a lot of fights. We're about here to the border. Continue recruiting. One will take it. Maybe the dwarves want to give us a little money. Never doesn't hurt to ask.
No way.
Never know what they're gonna say, right, Tenhuin? That's fine, buddy. I understand. You only get one. A little unfortunate, but fine. Trying to rally our army. Got a population surplus in the southern Great Jungle, which is our territory, which is good. That's the reason why we want to do growth. That way we can quickly upgrade our settlements, get them at their max capabilities. That way we can really have a better economy, better units at our disposal. Like, it's usually tempting to always want to try to pump your income first, but I always feel like you should be pumping growth first. Like, the only reason why we took the gold mining pit is because that was a landmark area, like resource. That's a lot of good money there. 300 extra gold per turn is a big difference compared to, say, 180. So we wanted to get that growth. Figured to make that extra gold make a big difference. I think we're doing well. Still, it's only like turn 3, so really anything, like, you know, it's like we just started writing our essay. Like, we just put down like just repeated the first sentence of the question as a now part of our thesis statement or whatever. I don't know how well we're actually doing, but time will tell. Here in the end, there we go, perfect. All right. Area. Since we have Google and we are shameless, we don't mind searching for ruins. And yes, we will Google this because the old ones didn't think of it, and frankly, I find these puzzles very disappointing. You might hear me, you know, lie or something. I don't know. You can hear me type. I just don't want to deal with it, man. I can only take so much of it, you know? Look at it. You don't even know what it means. What does it even... Hang on. I'm just pulling it up. Pulling up the good old Google machine. Trying to figure out what all this means. rubric of the old ones. Alright. Roll, okay, not bad. Bound spell, I mean, whatever. It's okay. Take it. It's better than nothing. Hells. Can you wear anything? Not really. Maybe Lord... I don't think Kroak would even want to use it, though. Yeah. That'd be a waste of an ability. Can upgrade the gold mine, which is, I think would be smart. Yeah. 450 per turn's a big difference. Next turn we'll capture the settlement. Start recruiting a bit. Go from there. Still have never played Empire, which is fascinating because if you go to like Reddit and such, you'll see people in love with it. So many Empire memes. If you are interested, we are planning to do Empire on our Twitch channel. This is an awkward plug. You'll see a little pop-up or something going on around here. But now you know. You can watch us. But you can watch this happen live, where you get to see my face. See all the emotions that go on when you're waiting for a 3-minute turn timer. A lot of emotions get displayed during that. Either way, that is what we're planning to do. We probably will do another YouTube series. I'm thinking maybe for vampires, or maybe we'll do something that we haven't really thought of doing, like Brutonia, like a faction that we've been kind of avoiding to see what it's. Or Norska. That's a faction I'm very eager to actually try, though. But I know, like, I think it still needs a few updates. Like, it's kind of fallen out of date with all the recent race overhauls. Alright, let's colonize. Take alignment of crafting. We're broke, but I think we'll be okay. Wait a turn. Need to replenish anyway. That's also kind of the thing when it comes to Total War. Like, some of the turns are not the most exciting turns you're gonna find. It's a lot of, you know, building and kind of focusing on your infrastructure. And especially on Legendary, you cannot play too aggressive. There's not a lot of room for error, especially early on. Later on, you can kind of get away with it, as long as like a couple factions haven't formed a superpower. In one of our previous playthroughs, we had the Skaven and the Vampires counts essentially form a super alliance, and they were just nigh unstoppable. Wiped out all of the Empire, all the High Elves, the Dark Elves, like it was insane. And it was just me and Kroakgar like defending the remnants of the old world. Not go well. There's no faction superpowers kind of get like formed. You typically will be okay. I love you, Tyrants of the Black Ocean. Thank you so much, my man. Thank you. Perfect. We got Tablet of Spawning done. I'm gonna research, keep doing skanks because we don't have a choice. Belving. Let's see what else we could get. Have a little growth. It would be wise to focus on getting a little more money, and then we can get a little more. We can do both. That's fine. We need 2 turns anyway before these guys are fully replenished, so next turn we can recruit some units. Don't want to weaken ourselves any more than necessary, especially when it comes to Skaven, because they will ambush you so hard. So you really need to play it particularly careful when it comes. So having that gold mine helps with our economy. Now we're gonna have more growth, more gold. I might try to see about getting some Croc cigars, but it does take a bit to unlock Croc cigars early on. Unless you're Nakai, they get them quite quickly. wonder what will happen as we get later into this Mortal Empires campaign. It's always interesting to see what factions end up surviving and who becomes superpowers and who barely hanging in there. Generally, I notice it tends to be vampire counts and dwarfs. Some pretty large superpowers, and dark elves tend to take over. Once in a while, the Skaven seem to hang in there. High elves typically just stay on their island, and they seem to be pretty good at that. As much as I love the Empire, they generally don't seem to stick around in my games. Alright, negative growth. That's unfortunate. Lord Kroak leveled up, so that's actually perfect for us. Gonna take another Deliverance of Itza. We'll do it for the tier 2 thinking. Reduce cost, which is actually a pretty big deal. Get another Stars Warrior. I don't think there's much else we can do. Ask for a little money. Oh, the dwarves are still with us. Kind of freaked me out for a moment. Maybe our boys will give us some money. Doesn't hurt to ask. That's fine, buddy. I understand. Alright. And this turn, we can keep growing. It's not the most exciting stuff. We're going to go to Oxel soon, but I think we're going to take like one more turn to kind of develop and grow. Have some numbers to work with. Yeah, this is a great time to get your cleaning done, get anything done. Do you have any podcasts you guys like? Comment below if what podcasts you like to listen to, or other YouTube series you'd like to watch, or what factions you think we should play, or other games we should make a YouTube series, or we are considering doing Mountain Blade, which you might be seeing soon. Speaking of our YouTube series, we're looking to aim to do about 2 to 3 uploads a week. So that way there's something like maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So consistent that people can take a look and enjoy. Where it goes. Just so that way it gives me an excuse to play video games and say I'm being productive, which I'm always a big fan for. And, you know, kind of keep doing what we're doing. If anyone picked up a Switch Lite? Comment below. Asking questions and saying the comment just until the fill in the void that is these turn timers. Almost up. Perfect. Got some money going on. Actually, some pretty good income. I don't want to keep building only Stars Warriors unless we have no other choice, but at the same time, I want to have a 20 stack of something. At least a larger stack. We have no rights available. We do want to get this one, right? A Primal Evil Glory. Barrel Cold One's ability. Well, another turn, and I think this is actually probably where we're gonna, you know, go on the offensive. Our income considering our income is pretty good for all things considering for Lizardmen. That gold mine does make a big difference. I think also at this point our army will be fully replenished. We can kind of just move forward a bit and see what we can do. Come on, boys, wrap up your turn. You guys can't be doing that much. Can you be? I don't think so. Almost there. Almost there. Taking it. Kind of wish they could tell you like how many factions left you have to go. Perfect. All right. I got 16. All right, so I think this is where we're gonna focus on developing a little more infrastructure. Upgrade this settlement so we can unlock. No, I think we should improve our growth. Do a little more income, actually. Earned. Maybe not yet. I'd rather have a bigger army. And after we have this, we'll be at 18 out of 20. I'm feeling pretty confident after that. And I think that's what we'll do eastward after this turn. It's a little bit of a slow start. It's turn 9. We have our one province under control, which isn't bad. We just gotta make sure the Skaven over here don't give us too much trouble. So I think just where we're gonna stop this video. We're gonna, hit the turn timer, and then the next video will be the end of this turn timer. Yeah, if you like the channel, if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe, follow, whatever it is that you need to do with your life. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video.